Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. Sunshine Shoulders is a channel geared toward the new man and woman who's never been to the Philippines before, but who's contemplating a trip here for slow vacation or to rejuvenate. My 11 years of being affiliated with the Philippines doesn't make me an expert, but it does give me a unique perspective, and I like to offer that to the new man and woman, or anyone really, who can make your trip here safer and more enjoyable. I'm boots on the ground. I'm in the center of all of this. It's for your benefit. I'm not on the edges like a lot of these other vloggers that you hear talking about the Philippines. I live among the locals, and I'm always going to give you the nitty gritty. That's just exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. I'm never going to sugarcoat that. I'm not going to start today. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to all of my viewers and subscribers that celebrate Thanksgiving over in the United States. It's already November the 26th here, Thursday already. Welcome to all my new subscribers and viewers. I'm just thrilled. I don't know how you found me. There's no algorithms or anything associated with my little channel. So however you stumbled upon me, man, I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. And welcome to my subscribers who've been with me since day one. My day ones, I like to call them. I really appreciate that. Your love, your kindness, your support. I mean, so many of them. Hey, and if Norman Sanders is watching, man, I haven't seen you comment on my videos lately. Are you okay? Brother, just checking in on you. But I wanted to talk about something today that's real important to me. And I think it's going to be important to any new man and woman who's coming over here for the first time. And that's the type of expats that you're going to meet when you get here. Because in my humble opinion, I tell you, I'm not an expert. But I do have a unique perspective. I'm going to share this with you right now. There's only two types that you're going to see and that you're going to meet over here. The good guys and the other guys. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about both of them and how you can tell the good guy from the other guy. Now let's talk about the good guy first. And before I even get started, I'm gonna tell you I had an experience Monday. It was either Sunday or Monday, I can't remember, with the other guys. You know, and it shocked me because I'm in San Carlos. It's a small place, and you know, it's not opened up. It's, you know, foreigners now few and far between. So when I see a foreigner or an expat, I light up, man. You know, because I know I can get to talk my language, you know, just, hey, you know, shoot the breeze or whatever. So I'm walking from Gesano Mall, I just bought my vitamins, to City Mall. And I go to Save More there to get my chicken. I love their chicken there. It's always fresh. It's always good. And there's a bar right in between the two on my way over. And my girlfriend said that it's owned by foreigners. She said she believes it's Germans. Okay, and we pass it all the time on the motorcycle riding. But I'm walking this time. I got my little sack of vitamins. And I walk past, and there's two expats sitting at the table. They're drinking beer. I mean, they're no more than 5 feet from me. So I just say, hey, how you doing? And they sit there like two stones. They don't smile. They don't move. They don't do anything. I can see it in their eyes. They're thinking like, do you see we're drinking? Do you think we have time to put our beers down and raise up our hands just for 1 second to greet you back? This is what's in their eyes. You know, so I just did that and I kept going. And that's what gave me the idea for this video, because it's not the first time I've run into the other guys. Okay, and I'll get into some more examples, but I want to tell you about the good guys first. Because there's far more good guys over here and that come over here than bad guys, probably 10 to 1 than the other guys. See? But the other guy causes 10 times more misery and more problems and more headaches than the good guy. See, the good guy, you're going to know him right away. See, most of the time when I see foreigners, they're either in the airport, the pier, somewhere where you're traveling. All right, you know, you may see him, and you're gonna see him in immigration. And I met a good guy from Texas yesterday in Bucolic. I mean, he didn't give me a chance to wave or say anything. He came right over there, you know, sat with me, social distance, and introduced himself. He was from Texas, and he'd been coming to the Philippines since 1999. He's been living there for 9 years. The whole spiel, because that's what good guys do. When they see another expat, they light up. They see the value in their, you know, fellow expat, of meeting them and, you know, getting to just, you know, shoot the breeze for a few minutes, you know, and they're going to sacrifice that 5 or 10 minutes to get to know you. They know how valuable it is. They don't take it for granted. See, that's one of the ways you can tell a good guy. Or if you wave at him, he's going to wave back. See, and he gets along well with the locals. Everybody likes him. But here's the number one thing that you can tell, the way you can tell a good guy from the other guys. It's their Filipino wife or girlfriend. If she's laughing, if she's smiling, if she's cordial like they always are, then he's a good guy. But if she's got that long face and she's never smiling and she looks angry all the time or she looks confused and unhappy, see, he's the other guy. Because Filipinos, their disposition is what I love about them the most. And that's the number one telling factor that you can tell, other than the fact that the other guys don't want to be bothered. See, when they see another expat, they ignore you because they want to be that special foreigner. They want to get all the attention, see. They didn't come over to have a good time. In my opinion, they flew 18 hours on the other side of the world, lose 12 hours off of their life to be miserable and to complain. Most of the time you'll see them, they'll be at the bar like that, sitting on the bar stool, miserable, complaining, oh, it's hot in here, turn up the air conditioning. Don't y'all sell real beef here? You know, play some better music. See, it's never trying to blend in and be a part of the equation. He looks down on the Filipino. That's another way you can tell the other guys from the good guys. Because see, the good guy, he gets along with the locals. They love him. They smile when they see him coming because they know he's got something either good to say or it's just his aura about him. He's always smiling. He may see a single mother and her 2 kids sitting on a piece of cardboard. He's going to come out of his pocket and may give her 100 pesos, maybe 50. The other guy, he's going to keep walking. He's going to say to himself, you know what? You're able-bodied. You ought to get up and get you a job and take care of them kids. Where's the father of those kids, he'll say. Where's your father, as a matter of fact? You know, he's always sitting around complaining about the state of affairs of the Philippines. That's how you're going to know the other guys from the good guys. Because see, the good guy, when he goes to the mall, man, the guards, because the guards is everywhere, they're smiling. They know he's not going to give them a hard time about, you know, them waving that wand, that metal detector and all that around him. See, he's not going to get an attitude about that. See, the good guy may even buy them a Coke on his way out. He does stuff like that. See? And when you see him, he's happy, man. You can see it in his eyes. But I ran into the other guys. And see, let me tell you something. The good guys and the other guys, they come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Black, white, Asian, Latino. I ran into a good guy in the grocery store. It was a Latino guy from Los Angeles, California, man. You know, I mean, he was so excited. He broke protocol and everything. He hugged me, you know, and this is COVID. This is maybe 3 weeks ago. I mean, he come up to me, man, he hugged me. First he shook my hand, and I just instinctively shook his hand, knowing that I shouldn't have shook his hand. Then he hugged me, man, I'm from LA, where you from, and blah, blah, blah. And he looked at me the whole time he was going through the store, man. That's a good guy. See, but I met a bad guy. Not a bad guy, the other guys. And he was a black guy, man, and I'm in the pier. This is pre-pandemic. Last year, I'm on my way from Cebu to Dumaguete. So they stop in Tagbilaran and Bohol. They stay there for about an hour, and then you'll go on to Dumaguete. And I see this black guy, and I'm like, wow, let me go over here and holler at him and talk to him, because we're the only two black guys in this crowded terminal, and probably in all of Tagbilaran and Bohol. But when I get close to him and say, hey, what's going on? Nothing, like a stone. I say, hey, I'm Calvin. Nothing, like a stone. He looks right through me. And I knew right away, I said, okay, he's one of the other guys. And, it hurt me more than anything, because I'm saying, man, I see and meet very few black guys over here, especially in a place like Tagbilaran. Now, if I go to Manila, I go to Cebu, I've got some friends there, some brothers there, and they're all good guys, But this guy was a bad guy, and he was one of the other guys. And it's very disappointing, that you come 8,000 miles to be miserable, man, to be confrontational, to be complaining all the time. And they will mess up your trip. You're only here, ladies and gentlemen, for 2 weeks. You don't want 1 minute of your time to be wasted. And they will waste your time. And the minute they open up their mouth, you're going to tell who's the good guy and who's the other guy. Because the good guy, he's going to be introducing himself to you, asking you, nice questions about yourself. He's interested in you. He sees the value in you. He's 8,000 miles away from home too. He's glad to see you. He's happy, as a matter of fact. He knows it's very, very valuable to meet another good guy overseas. They might even strike up a friendship, a lifelong friendship, because that's what happened to me in immigration in Cebu. I met a guy named Jesse, a black guy, a good guy. Showed me all around Cebu in his new car. He was a cook for a private contractor in Iraq. He'd spent 6 months in Iraq, 6 months in Cebu. Now, if he was a bad guy, if he was one of the other guys, I would have never met him. See? Remember, it's 10 times as many good guys as the other guys over here. But the other guy does 10 times more damage. He complains 10 times more. He brings along 10 times more problems and misery than the good guy. So be on the lookout. And it's not going to be hard. You just wave at him. If he don't wave back, you say, okay, that's the other guy that Calvin was telling me about. And you're not going to get through to him. Because you came over here, man, you done worked hard. You done saved your money. You done flew 18 hours. Man, that flight itself is going to kick your behind. It's not an easy flight. You didn't come over here to have a good time or a mediocre time or a so-so time. You came over here to have a great time. And the good guys will make sure you have a great time. They'll even invite you over to their house. All right? But remember, the number one way you're going to learn, and I'll let you go, who's the good guy and who's the bad guy? Look at their woman. Look at their Filipino girlfriend or wife. That's the first telltale sign. If she's happy, if she's smiling, if she's cordial like Filipinos normally are, he's a good guy. But she's got that long face, she's sad, she looks confused, she looks angry and worried. He's one of the other guys because he's putting her down. See, he treats her less than. Because remember, the good guy, the Philippines is better off for having him been here. The bad guy, he doesn't like the locals. I don't even know why he's here. He looks down on the locals. And he makes sure they know that he's better than them. He has more money than them. Okay? And he's come here for them to serve him. So be on the lookout, guys, for that. And this is something I needed to tell you. If you don't want to hear the nitty gritty, go somewhere else. Because I'm going to tell you exactly how it is, and I'm never going to sugarcoat it. There's good guys over here, and then there's the other guys. Fuck the other guys, okay? And excuse my language, But I'm just telling you how it is. In America, hey, it's getting late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, help somebody. If you don't want them late grocery runs and you see somebody out in the street, buy them something to eat. Buy them something to drink. Give them a couple of dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. It's about 7:30 a.m. We've got the whole rest of the day to find somebody to help. Please find somebody to help, because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID-free, and I'll see you next time.